Hello friends, in this video we will see another alphanumeric sequence puzzle, and this is the last problem in the series of alphanumeric sequence puzzles. Okay, so let us consider a alphanumeric sequence. So that is M1 E dollar R B 3 A K 7 and euro hash 9 dollar U D I N 4 6 percentage F H 2 at the rate of 8 and W. So these are the alphanumeric sequence given. And the first problem we have to solve based on this alphanumeric sequence is how many how many such consonants are there in the above sequence each of which is immediately followed by a number and immediately preceded by a vowel. Okay, so the option A is nil, and option B is 1, and option C is 2, option D is 3, and option E is 4. Option E is 4. So this is the first question, and the second question is how many such ovals are there in the above arrangement each of which is immediately preceded by a symbol and immediately followed by a consonant. Okay, so then option A is nil, option B is 1, option C is 2, option D is 3, and option E is none of these. Okay, so this one we have to solve, right? So how many such consonants are there? So that means how many such consonant sequence each which is immediately followed by a number. So that means we have a consonant and it must be followed by a number and immediately preceded by a vowel. So that means it must be in the form of vowel, consonant and number. So each consonant must be preceded by a vowel and followed by a number. So first of all we identify all the consonants. Okay, so M, E, R, B, A, K, $9, U is not, D, N, F, H and W. Okay, we identified all the consonants and then we have to check it must be preceded by a vowel and it must be followed by a number. So here M, so there is nothing in between, so nothing preceded by before M, so that's why we do not consider this one. And E, sorry, E is a not a consonant, it is a oval, so that's why actually I wrongly selected this one, so that's why I do not consider this one also, because we have to consider the consonant and it must be preceded by the oval and followed by a number, but this one is actually uh, oval, so I do not consider. R, so it is preceded by a symbol, so not by a oval, so this also I do not consider. And here I have B, and which is a consonant, and it is preceded by R, which is also a consonant, not a oval, so I do not consider this one also, so I do not consider this one also. And next one is what actually, next one is uh, next one is A. Sorry, actually A is also a vowel. So I wrongly selected that one. Actually, we have to select only consonants. So that's why I do not consider this one also. And after that, I have a K, which is actually preceded by a vowel and followed by a number. So vowel, consonant, and number. So I consider this K. Why? Because it is preceded by a letter and the consonant, and it is followed by a number. Sorry, it is preceded by a vowel and followed by a number, so that's why I consider this K. And next one is we have D, and D is actually preceded by vowel and followed by I, so that's why it must be followed by a number, but it's followed by a vowel. Again, I do not consider this one, right? And next N, so N is preceded by I, which is a vowel, and followed by a 4, which is a number, so it is actually satisfying the given criteria, so I take this one. And next F, and it is preceded by a symbol, but actually it must be preceded by a vowel, so I do not consider this one also. And H, it must be preceded by a vowel, and F is not a vowel, so I do not consider this one. And W, there is no you know uh, followed, so that's why I do not consider this one also. So how many are there? There are two only, that is K and N, which are actually preceded by a vowel and followed by a number. So that's why the answer for the first question is option C. Why? Because option C is 2. So those two are K and N. Okay. So next we have to find how many such vowels are there in the above arrangement, each of which is immediately preceded by a symbol. So we have a vowel and it is preceded by a symbol and immediately followed by a consonant. Okay, vowel, and it must be preceded by a symbol and it must be followed by a consonant. So let us consider all the vowels. So this is one vowel, and here we have A, and after that we have U here, and after that we have I. Okay, so I'm identifying them using this symbol. Okay, 1, 2, U3, I4, and then have, so this is 1, right? Okay, this is E, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 are there, right? So how many such vowels are? It must be preceded by a symbol and followed by a constant. Okay, followed by a constant. E is there and it is preceded by I, that is not a symbol, so it is a letter, so that's why I do not consider E. And after that A, and it is preceded by 3, and it is preceded by 3, so it is preceded by 3, that is a number and not a symbol, so that's why I do not take A also. And after that U, and it is preceded by a symbol and followed by a D, that is a consonant, so that means symbol vowel consonant, symbol vowel consonant, so that's why I take this U. Okay, so I take this U, so one is actually satisfying the given two conditions, right? And next one is I, and it is preceded by a D, which is not a symbol, so that's why I do not take this one. I do not take this one and this one, only this one is satisfied, that is U. So that means only one vowel is preceded by a symbol and followed by a constant, so that means one means which one? The option B. So option B is the one option. So the answer for the second question is option B, which is 1. So that is only U vowel and it is preceded by a symbol and followed by a constant. Okay, So I hope you got this one. So this is the last question in the series of alphanumeric sequence puzzles. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any doubt, please leave a comment and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.